Like if you found the video valuable. The library drifted in endless silence, circling the dying light of a red giant star. Its shelves stretched for kilometers, boundless corridors of crystal and obsidian stacked with records no living world remembered. Entire civilizations had collapsed, but here, their histories lingered like whispers on paper and etched starlight on glass. The Archivist was the last guardian. They moved silently between aisles, robe trailing along the smooth floors, their face hidden beneath a hood that shimmered faintly with fragments of constellations. Their duty was simple but eternal: preserve knowledge until the universe itself had no more breath. For centuries, no visitor had crossed the threshold. Until now, the doors groaned as they opened, as though the library itself was reluctant to break its silence. A figure stumbled in. Skin pale from starlight travel, eyes wide, clutching a bundle beneath their arm. The Archivist tilted their head, observing. "You should not be here," the Archivist said. Their voice was soft, ancient, echoing through the chamber like wind through hollow stone. The traveler dropped to their knees. "I found it," they whispered. Their trembling hands unwrapped the bundle, a star map. But it pulsed faintly with light, living light, shifting its constellations as though rewriting itself with each heartbeat. The Archivist froze. That map should not exist. It was not a chart of the known stars. It was a blueprint, coated with energy, humming with creation's resonance. The library held reference to such a thing only once, buried deep within restricted shelves. It was called the Genesis Fragment, said to contain instructions from before time itself, a path to begin again. "Do you know what you carry?" the Archivist asked. The traveler nodded shakily. "The worlds are ending, systems collapsing. There will be nothing left. But this could start everything over. It's our only chance." The Archivist touched the edge of the map, feeling its warmth. It pulsed like a heartbeat, and for a moment, they saw flashes, galaxies spiraling into being, oceans boiling on new worlds, creatures opening their eyes to starlight for the first time. "Creation." The traveler's voice broke the vision. "Help me use it, please." The Archivist withdrew their hand. "To create anew," they said slowly, "means to destroy what is. Every history within these walls, every memory, every triumph and mistake, gone. Even you, even me." The traveler's lips trembled. "But isn't that better than nothing?" The silence stretched between them, vast and suffocating. Beyond the walls, the star groaned in its death throes, shedding flares of crimson fire into the void. Time was running short. The Archivist turned, walking deeper into the library. "Follow." They moved through winding halls until they reached the core chamber, a sphere of glass and energy, where the shelves ended and the heart of the library pulsed. Floating in the center was the Codex of Beginnings, a tome older than stars, said to respond only to the Genesis Fragment. The traveler stared in awe. "So it's true." The Archivist placed the living star map upon the Codex. Instantly, the library shuddered. Lights flared along the shelves as books glowed, scrolls vibrated, tablets sang in ancient tongues. The knowledge within every record was being drawn, compiled, condensed into a single truth. The Codex opened. The Archivist looked at the traveler, their hidden eyes heavy with sorrow. "Once I begin the sequence, there is no turning back. This universe will collapse into silence, and from it, another will rise." The traveler stepped closer, desperation in their voice. "If you won't do it for me, then do it for them. For all the voices that never had the chance." The Archivist hesitated. For the first time in eternity, their hands trembled. They had sworn to preserve, to guard, to remember. But what if memory alone was not enough? They pressed their palm to the Codex. The star outside went supernova. Blinding light consumed the library as shelves ignited, histories dissolving into radiant streams of energy. The walls shook, but the Archivist stood firm, their voice rising in a whisper as the Codex's final page turned. "May what was lost be found again." The traveler screamed, not in fear, but in awe, as reality folded inward. The last thing either saw was starlight bursting outward in endless bloom. Then, silence, and somewhere, in the newborn dark, a spark flickered. A new sun, a new beginning.